Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And I recorded this video yesterday and it was a 20 minute long video, and it was aesthetic, it was nice, it was showing my day, the fact that I was getting coffee, it was showing everything that I wanted to show on there, but it was 20 minutes long and everything was great until I got to the export part where I finished editing it. I did the changes, everything, and when I got to the export part, my laptop it did not have enough space. So eventually I would like to upgrade my laptop into having more space so that I can create these longer movies or videos that I wanted to create. But this time I'm just going to compress this video. I'm just going to try to, wing it, just trying to get it done on the first without having to do minimal errors. I'm speaking fast because I'm going to run out of time if I speak slower. So I wanted to talk to you about my 10 things about me that you should know. Thing number one is, so before I get into it, I've been trying to make videos on YouTube for the last 10-12 years, and I never got myself to do it just because I lack the confidence and the self-esteem, and I'm very sensitive to criticism. So at this point, I'm at that age where I just don't really care anymore. I just want to help the people that I want to help, and I want to do this for myself and for others. So I don't care anymore about the bad critics, the bad people that, that say comments based on how they feel about themselves. So I don't care about derogatory remarks anymore. I'm done. I just want to do me, be me, and help others. 10 things you need to know about me. The number one thing is that I'm an extrovert introvert. Basically, I am an introvert at heart. I love my space. I like being alone. I like to come home at peace. I do like that. I enjoy just a quiet space. Does that make me unapproachable? No, because on the outside, whenever I am with a group of friends or I'm out in public, I tend to come off as an extrovert. So as an extrovert, people on the outside, people view me as someone super friendly, bubbly, happy to be around, always smiling, giddy, just that kind of person. But when I come home, I feel good. I feel like home is where I recharge my batteries again, and I just want to continue, being myself. So I love people, not everybody. I love high frequency energy. I love my peace and my solitude. Thing number two that you should know about me is I love food. I love all kinds of food. I will try any foods at least once, and if I don't like it, I won't eat it again. I don't like eating exotic animals though. I'll stick to my basics. But for the most part, I love all kinds of foods. I'm a big foodie person. Thing number three you should know about me is my trauma, my bullying in the past. I've been through a lot of things growing up. My childhood, I think, is better than some people's, but it wasn't the best childhood. Compared to some of my friends, my childhood was like lack of, which is fine. And there's other stuff that I don't want to talk about yet. But for the most part, I think the bullying aspect growing up really affected me mentally and affected my choices in life, and I don't wish that upon anybody else. So I know what it feels like to be bullied. I know what it feels like to be harassed by my appearance, why I look a certain way. I was the only Mexican in my class, so I was surrounded by whites and minority blacks and mixed. So I know what it's like to be kind of singled out in that way. Looking around why nobody looks like me, or some people do somewhat look like me, but not really. I know what it's like to be singled out in a certain aspect. I know what it's like to be treated different. It's just a horrible feeling as a preteen to go through that, just because it scars you for life, but you can't stay in that mentality. You have to do better. You can't let that drag you down. I think it's also built character in me. It's made me into the person I am today, so I'm thankful for any bad and good experience I've ever had in my life. Number four, I love shopping. I love spending money on my stuff. Oh, what do you know? That's no surprise, right? I'm a girl. But I do like to spend my money. I love shopping. I love buying new clothes, especially gym clothes, in case you can't tell. And I also believe that money comes back, circulates back into you, as long as you believe you are constantly receiving money. Thing number five that I wanted to share with you is that I am single. Am I happy? I enjoy my peace. Would I like a family in the future? Absolutely. I think anybody would want a family. Thing number six is I believe that words and attitudes are very strong, very powerful. I believe that Whatever you say goes out into the world and comes right back to you. So whatever you put out, whether it's good or bad, it always comes back to you. So if you're always constantly saying good things to strangers, good things happen to you, right? So maybe the person that you don't know, that stranger, is not having a good day, but because you said something nice to them, something sweet, you've lightened up their day. You brighten them up. You just make them happy, even if it's just as simple as words. So always be kind to one another. Thing number seven, I stand out. The only reason I stand out is, it could be bad and it could be good, depending on how you take it, is I stand out in the fact that I don't follow anybody. I don't follow trends. I follow myself. I follow what I feel makes me feel good, makes me happy. I've always been like that since I was a kid. I don't follow anybody. I think it's because my mom taught me that way, but I think that's the reason why I was kind of the target for bullying, is because I just don't follow anybody. That's one of the reasons, at least. I don't. And I think that I was one of the loneliest people growing up, but I also had people that loved me and cared for me, and those are the people that helped me get through those phases. It's also, some people don't understand that I do what makes me happy. I don't want to do what makes everybody else happy. I've done that. I used to be a pushover, and it just led me nowhere. And it's just, ultimately, it makes me feel pressured to do things, and I don't like to be pressured into doing things. Of course, that's led me to some failed relationships, friendship-wise and stuff like that, but I don't regret anything that has to do with making myself feel at peace. My mental health. So I have mild anxiety. Well, technically, I have managed my emotions as much as I can, and I think it's helped me a lot. Technically speaking, though, I have mild anxiety, mild depression, I have insomnia. The last time I went to the doctor was like, yeah, I think you have bipolar disorder. I think it's a 2. And they just wanted me to come back to confirm it. And I didn't want to come back. So I was like, okay, whatever. Just stepping out of here. I think that people diagnose a lot. And I also have ADD, in case you can't tell. That's why I speak with my hands a lot. But I don't have ADHD. I'm not hyper, but ADD. And so I think doctors are diagnosing too much. But I mean, I'm not a professional in that sense. I'm just a personal trainer. I just think that they're diagnosing too much, and it's helping the opioid industry too much, which is fine for them, but I don't want to be diagnosed with everything in the book. Thing number 9 about me is, it's hard for me to ask for help. I have some kind of pride issue, I guess, in that sense, and whenever I fail, I tend to self-pity. I tend to get into a negative mindset, which isn't good. And then I tend to procrastinate when I feel like I'm being a failure, which should be the opposite, because anytime I've rewired my brain into thinking that anytime that I'm reaching failure is another opportunity for me to do better so that I can be successful. Because I go back into the times when people have invented stuff and they failed thousands of times, and then finally when they were able to achieve it, succeed into it, they were very successful. So I believe that all my failures are leading me into success constantly. I created my vision board. I need to update it. I've crushed some goals. I'm very happy with some of the goals I've accomplished already. I want to update it, though. I would like to have everything in the dream, the American dream, the picket fence, the family, the kids, the dog, the house, the picket fence. I already said that, I think, in the car. So I want to achieve all that. I want to be successful in my PT, and I want to be able to help others, inspire others to do better, inspire others to learn how to manage their emotions. I want to be a helper, a light worker to this universe. And I think with your help and my help, I think we can make that possible. Thank you guys again for watching my channel. I'm a personal trainer. I'm not a professional, so anything I say, this is a disclaimer. I'm just a personal trainer. This is what I've experienced. This is my knowledge, and this is what I want to share with you. But thank you for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. That helps the algorithm. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later.